Alright, we're gonna try to do this real fast, yo, cause the beats keep getting interrupted, alright? Peep it. Yo, this more than poetry, this a timeline, lineage from the streets to the struggle to the future. You gotta understand foundation to respect the brand new structure. Listen, let's talk about these crowns, my brother, my sister, my comrades, righteous ones. That's a fact. Now let's do it with class. Before the tag, before the flag, before the black I hide. Original young lords was the seed that staked the spot. Taking garbage from the curb, demanding what was right. Taking over the church for the people's sake so they could give the services to the community. Reality, the history, now they was testing babies for the lead paint, bringing darkness into the light. Now that's the rules, but then you also had other branches grew to the fight to a different war like FAL and macheteros. What that means? Fuerza Armada Liberación Nacional, knocking on the system door. That's the vanguard for the island, for Boricua's liberty. Let's not forget PNP, that's Puerto Rican Nationalist Party. Also PIP, that's Puerto Rican Independence Party. Hold So, willing to die for independence, for the spirit to be free. So they set the stage, righteous rage, royal rage of fire in the soul. Foundation built on service, go to take control. This ain't no brand new movement, this a fire passed along, just like batons. Shoulder from the giants and the elders who marched along, sing that freedom song. Now, we talking about them crowns, now different design. From the kings on the block for a new state of mind. It's a different kind of mission, different kind of grind. Left to always behind for the future of a kind. That's humanity. Particularly, that's the Latinx. After that, it's the rest who's oppressed. That we stand for the same cause like social democracy. That's a fact, so let it go for the new episode. Evolution of the power to the planting of the seed. From the kings on the throne to a new noble breed. Now, from the nation rose, from the concrete, from the pain and from the strife. That's the almighty Latin King creation. That's a fact. They gave the gutter a brand new life now. They paved the way, made it universal. From the prisons to the block, they gave the lost boys, lost girls a new family. Put the culture on lock. So they had the KMC, Manifesto Constitution for the streets and for the street. A way to live with honor when you couldn't face defeat. Now, according to this book, Almighty Latin King Creation, written by Reverend Berrios. Now, I took excerpts from that book now. This what it says. It taught 3 stages. From the primitive to the new king stage. A way to elevate your mind. Make your spirit start to sing. Now that was knowledge for the soldiers. A structure for the crew. A crown born new. And the struggle for the ones that they never knew. It was love, it was honor, it was loyalty and truth. Put that crown was heavy, cause of the freedom of our youth. Now, we talking about them crowns, it's a different design. From the kings on the block, it's a new state of mind. It's a different kind of mission, different kind of grind. It has nothing to do with the 5 or 6, cause it's strictly the 7. Left the always behind for the future of a kind. Now we talking about them crowns. You gotta know the code. The struggle on the streets. Brand new episodes. This is the evolution of the power. The planting of the seed. From a king up on the throne to a new noble breed. Now this is none of that crown versus crown type shit. Cause you know, it's let's manifest it real quick. It's a difference in the crown so you can see the light. The king crown was the power, respect you had to fight. It was for repping your territory, planting flags, standing through the night. It was love for your nation, holding on all your might. Nation over everything, but now things change now. Now that crown was heavy, planted with pain. A prison bitch funeral, standing in the rain. Now the noble crown is different. Not about shedding blood. It's about building up the neighborhood from the fire and the flood. It's a crown made of knowledge for the work and for the grind. Has no criminality. That means to stay free from the RICO and seditious conspiracy. That's how you elevate the mind from history, reality. Now let's go. It's no mystery. Poetry, flowetry. That's how the noble young Lord's party moves on its own lane, different plane. We took the best of all the rest, washed away the stain. We got the service of the OGs, the pride of the ALKQN. But the mission is community again and yet again. We don't bang, we building businesses, teaching you financial literacy. We don't have drama, stay sucker free. We feed the homeless, that's what we fighting for. This not a gang, this is political, social enterprise. This is the vanguard. We are here to civilize our people. Open up the sleepy eyes. That's right, it's the best of all of them, the final evolution of the thought. This is 5th generation to finish. Oh, like I said, we got the service of the OGs of. When I say OGs, I'm talking about veterans, the ones that planted the flags, the one that held it down in prison and society, like first crown, second crown, third crown, fourth crown, fifth crown. These was people who had positions, held it down, leadership, never with the snitching. Now let's get it right, cause what they call that, your fact sheet. Shit is clear, that's the rap sheet. In and out of prison. None of that blemish, like none of that snitching. None of that left my brother for dead. None of that, yo, I slept with the brother, baby's moms. None of that, so check this out. We got it right now. To finish all the righteous work for which our elders fought. It's the evolution, revolution, from the lords to the vanguard, to the kings, now we noble. It's a new crown here. We move different, noble young lords, pa'lante, siempre pa'lante. Since I'm Muslim, I'm also gonna say, I greet you in peace, assalamu alaikum. ADR now represents Allah, desire righteousness. How you like me now?